Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my Life of Wonders. Um, I want you to feel at home here. I want to welcome you to this channel that I'm starting, and just sharing these wonderful experiences that I'm hoping we're gonna be able to share and enjoy all together. Right now, today, I just got a reborn baby made by Marie Gambus from La Nurserie de Marie, uh, which for me is like, I don't know, quite possibly the best reborn artist there is, really. I mean, well, obviously there are many, but she's such an inspiration, and I will tell you why in just a few minutes. I'm sorry about the mess. This is the first video. It's all a huge mess. I just received it early in the morning, and I couldn't wait any longer to record this. So, but I will organize myself better. And I don't know, for the next videos. Um, well, this is prototype pimping by sculpted by Ping Lao, which is, again, she's probably my best. um I don't know, I'm such a huge fan of her work. Sculptor, and I'm gonna show you here. This is the little fella, the little one. And yeah, this is, I suppose this is the certificate. uh, the kit has not yet been released, or yeah, so let's see, the received the certificate, a business card from Marie. Hope the lighting is fine. Again, this time I don't have a tripod with me. I'm sorry if it's shaking. I'm super excited, and I cannot. And it's supposed to be, yeah, a little message from her. Yeah, so nice. So nice, so nice. Thank you so much, Marie. Again, like I was supposed to have started this a long time ago, but yeah, I was not able because of work and family issues. Well, not issues, but I've been really busy, and then um also my studies, and I've been moving a lot, all over the place. So yeah, from one country to another, because it involves that what I do. But Marie means a lot to me, because the first Reborn I ever discovered, I don't know, I guess it was like in 2013 or so, I guess, I don't know, or 12. It was her version of Xun Mei by Ping Lao, and I was like in awe with it. I couldn't believe it. It looked like a real child. Um I I guess I shared this with her because she's told that to me in the last message. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit talkative, but I'm just trying to, I don't know, give you a little bit more information about myself so you can get to know me better. um so yeah, she does everything, but she enjoys the most Asian babies and toddlers, and it is this exact thing with me, because I also reborn, but I haven't had lots of time, as I've already mentioned, and so the process is very slow. But she's my inspiration. She really has been my inspiration from the very beginning, and I fell in love with that baby. I don't know, I had pictures of it and everything, and I don't know how it works, but uh destiny, something, I don't know what it is really, but um a few years later I was doing my master's, probably four the 5 years later after that, someone resold was reselling the same exact doll, not with the same without the prototype clothing and everything, but they had the certificate and all that, and I was like, what? I cannot believe I thought I would never ever get it, and Marie does not um um produce any custom mades or anything like that. She only does prototypes or things that she really likes, or she's inspired by them. So anyway, so I was the lucky winner. I got her. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was just destiny. I don't know what it was, because really I was just searching on the internet, and I found it right a day before the auction ended, or something like that. And it was the one that inspired me. Oh, it inspired everything in me within the Reborn world, and this artistry and everything. So I'll explain to you a little bit more later, but now we're gonna do the box opening. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. uh I just took it out of the box, the shipper, and now she has this precious velveted box. I do have others from her, which are the most precious ones, or I don't know. I shouldn't say this, but because there are other actors I very much like to, actors, sorry, artists. um but yeah, I have this emotional thing with, I don't want to break it. Just if you wait for me just a little bit, where should I place it? Maybe so you can see a little pink thing from here, and I will place it here when I open it. I'm sorry about not being so professional right now. um Anyway, so I have I'm very lucky to have acquired Chinmay, and also Leah prototype from her, from Pingla as well. And what else? Oh, and I do have a Caucasian baby that's asleep. It's a reborn. Those are supposed to be more accurate too, because it's not just a sculpt, it's like a reproduction of a real baby. And I mean, seriously, it takes your breath away so much. And you would say, because obviously I'm a guy, right? So and this is supposed to be, well, it's not supposed, I mean, there's no labels or anything at this time in history, in this day and age, but obviously there's more of a maternal instinct out there, and the majority of people are women, are either artists, collectors. But here I am. I don't know. I do have a paternal instinct so much within me. I'm also a little bit of a little boy at times, so I have a bit of a Peter Pan syndrome, I guess. And I like everything that relates to these wonderful, I don't know, creative, dreamy sort of, yeah. So I'm very sensitive and a very affectionate person, and I like it very much. And I don't think it really matters to be a guy or a girl or a mom or whatever. So seriously, but I'm probably, I don't know, I haven't, because I've been watching a few videos on the internet, and most of the times well, collectors are women, which is really nice, and I understand the need to nurture and everything, but that's happening to me as well. I don't know. I'm not becoming a father anytime soon, I think, because I'm so busy with my work, my studies, my family right now who needs me. They need me so much, and so I want to try to distribute my time and organize my priorities, and this is the closest I can get. And also I don't see it as a, I don't see them as real or anything, but rather as pieces of art, which is what I think they really are. And but I appreciate them, and they trigger that sort of affection, and they put the straight smile into my face. um Again, I've been rewarding for about 6 years now as well, but I haven't had a lot of time, so my creations have been limited to only 9 that I sold, and 2 that I kept. Anyway, we're gonna start with this. I know that you're waiting for this to, yeah, I talk too way too much. So, ta-da! Oh my goodness, she's really, really. Thank you so much, Marie. Again, I always said that I'm gonna make justice to your creations, because at least the ones that I have, or I'm so lucky to own, I will share this with the rest of the world and the Reborn community. That for me, I want you to feel like family. I want you to feel like home when you're watching my videos, and it's very comfortable. And sometimes people just get the Reborns, and they win them or buy them privately, and then you don't see them anymore, which is a pity, because they are, I mean, they should be shared in a way, as they are pieces of art, like in a museum or something. But sometimes that's not the case, and they just disappeared, and they belong to their families. But in my case, I really want to share with you a lot. So fingers crossed that I do have time. I have to learn how to edit some videos and things like that, and I will share it with you. So here's a little bit of flowers. I'm guessing these are clothing. Um, Probably the clothing that Pimpin. I think it's going to be a little boy for me. I'm not quite sure. But maybe because oh, and this is not supposed to be a real born. It's just it's a sculpt that Ping Lao has created, but Marie has tried to portray a real baby. I'll show you probably in the next video something. I'll try to compare the pictures that she put on the original listing. She has done such a magnificent job, especially because everyone is expecting from these babies to yeah, as you can see, the packagings are, I mean, super nice and colorful and cheerful, and that's what I like. I mean, we're adults, but we're always open to oh my goodness, to be surprised. Yesterday it was my birthday, and I think this is the best present I could ever give to myself. And then the other best present was, again, being with my family, which I feel so blessed for that at this time. Okay, so he's placed the other way around. So she tried to from a nation baby, try to reproduce it with her painting, with this all done with Genesis seed set paints, and many layers of those, then mono rooted, and it's all handmade, hand applied. It's a lot of work involved, and I know that from experience. I'm not an artist myself. I don't, although I've not been trained as an artist, but I've been with an artist for, well, I'm not anymore, but I was in a relationship with an artist for about 8 years, and I learned so much, and I don't know, I explore that because my work is more into pure science and also social sciences and things like that. I don't know if I'm gonna have space. Oh, she's so cute. She's so generous. She's just amazing. Seriously. Thank you so much, Marie. Merci beaucoup. I don't know what to say. Um, so cute. So cute. So we're gonna place that there. So the thing is that most of the time, and I think that's something that's happening, you expect Asian babies to be like a porcelain, right? Like a little bit of a porcelain biscuit, white, bright, sort of, which I think is going towards the, that for a fact, Asian people, well, in the past, but still nowadays, they use it's not umbrellas, it's like sun stoppers, or I don't know what was the word, to protect themselves not to get very tan, because that's supposed to put them in a lower uh, step, or within the hierarchy of society, and the whiter you are, in fact, in the cosmetic industry, you have a lot of whitening moisturizers and everything, which is horrible, because again, like, you shouldn't change yourself. Like, I don't quite understand that, and that's something that I really like about Reborn as well. I like the variety of different ethnicities and all that. And so many of the times you try to create the perfect sort of super white, blushed, slightly like porcelain almost looking baby, but she has, I don't know how she's created a perfect blend for a natural tan Asian tone of skin that's amazing. I mean, look at it. It's like, right, and we shouldn't be, I mean, Asian people, well, that covers many countries, but they shouldn't be ashamed of their skin, but quite the opposite, like, very proud of it. And yeah, and so I again, well, I do have visits, I think, so I don't know if I'll have to stop it here for a while, and then I will edit.